right there.
Yes, sir.
That thing right there. Whew, I love
Yeah.
the slow jazz, like in the middle, like gives me some nice, good, mellow feels. Like it makes me
Mhm.
really feel the song. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
And then I also like how, well, I think we were talking about it earlier, where you were talking about it earlier, how like people portray themselves as something with something they're not. And you said something about $20 jacket and 5Gs in investments. And trust me, I would rather have a $20 jacket on and have money in investments. You know what I'm saying? Like people spend so much money on outfits portraying wealth when you can have money in investments and actually be gaining wealth.
Gaining wealth and also manifesting the life that you really want for sure. So
Big facts.
yeah, that and that's real, bro. That's real. I consider myself a super fly cheap dude. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, big facts.
Yeah, I consider myself a super fly cheap dude. I'm not gonna buy the $250 shirt, but I will buy the $5 shirt and make that joint look like, you know what I'm
Like
saying? Like
$50 shirt. Hey, big
exactly,
facts. Big
exactly. So
facts.
I had
Ice.
a I'm in love with thrifting for real. So that's where that
Ooh,
kind of
same here.
yeah, that's where that manifested from. Is like I could be in the flyest thrift shop gear, and you could come in your Dior with the Jordans and this, that, and the third. And I
Mhm.
promise I'll still be able to give off the right energy.
Right. Like you still out here stunting on people. You know what I mean?
You
You
know
don't
what I'm
need it.
saying? You gotta at the end of the day sometimes pat yourself on the back.
Hey, you gotta do that sometimes. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But I like love that line just because like just the message behind it.
Hmm.
Overall, just the message behind it. And then you have another line. I've been practicing better in my essence. What did you mean by that? What were you practicing on? Better in your.
That was more so practicing on bettering my essence is really like me being able as a young man to acknowledge the things I need to grow on, and just realigning my focus, realigning my drive on the reason I do this at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will admit it is hard when you do get that recognition finally and you want to treat yourself.
Yeah.
But just practicing on bettering my essence is bettering my values on this earth is like what really is making me smile. Is the new outfit going to make me smile, or is the fact that passive income is going to make me smile? Generational wealth is going to make me smile. The fact that when I am blessed to have a child at some point, that my child can pursue the life that my child wants in this world.
Feel
Um,
that. I feel that.
so bettering my essence is really just, excuse me, is really just uh realignment, sharpening that blade, and looking in the mirror and really
The man in the mirror.
yeah, really taking all good and bad that comes with you, and starting off with just acknowledging it and then seeing how you want to grow from it. So bettering my essence, I still to this day better my essence. So checkpoints resonates with me. I could throw on checkpoints when I'm having a tough day and be like, okay, I
Yeah.
remember. I remember now.
Definitely,
I remember
definitely.
now.
And like bettering is all self-improvement is like a lifelong process.
Mm-hmm.
It never stops. So like trust me, I get where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And one other thing that I loved about the song is like all the flow switches in the verse. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah, man. I love flexing the pen because there's just a lot of people would say that I'm a quiet person. I'm very introverted. I
Okay.
love time by myself, but I do love company. Don't get it wrong. Like I love being around good energy. It's just hard to find good energy in certain
Big
places,
facts. Yeah, it is.
especially within the music industry. So, um, yeah, bro, just like you said, self-care is something that we as human beings need throughout the whole lifetime that we are on earth physically. We need to always be figuring out ways to ascend and better ourselves than the previous day. And that's kind of what I just wanted to instill within checkpoints. It was a big spiritual checkpoint for me.
Okay.
Just being able to confidently express the good in my life finally. Um, so much of the music prior to that was just moments of grief or moments of growth, as
Yeah.
opposed to checkpoints being that reassurance for me. So with me giving entirely my all in checkpoints, I also feel like that's also why people stream it at the end of the day. That on Spotify is almost at 35,000. One of my
Damn.
most, yeah, one of my most played records. And I, once again, like I have my collective, but my, all of my collective have their own lanes as well that they push.
Right.
So really doing it as an independent artist, no management, no team, no producer to help no producer to help essentially push the record, no engineer to help push the record,
Right.
getting it on different various like platforms um to just grow it and get it heard. That was all done by me. So it's one of those, like I said, it's just a reassurance record for me. And that's also why I feel like it's the most played. People feel that. People feel the
Definitely.
the the people feel the bettering of the essence happening within the record, really self-reflection. And yeah, checkpoints resonates with me just as much, if not more, than take a look for sure. So
Oh, it definitely resonates with me, man. It's a really good song, a really good joint, man. Definitely something I can listen to like a hard day of work or something. You can like
mm-hmm,
do just to upbring your spirits. You know what I
for
mean?
sure, man. That's the man. That was the goal, man. Hearing that just made the soul warm, man. Got me blushing, man.
I like, oh yeah, I see you getting the Asian glow going on over there.